for this week's episode of SPTV, and this week it is actually come from inspiration from a gym that I saw about on Instagram. I'm not particularly active on Instagram, I must admit. We leave that to the other guys, but and also you'll probably be thinking not particularly au fait with a gym either by the look of me. So, but equally we'll get to the point. I saw an advert for one of the local gyms. We are following them on Instagram, but they were advertising their next level of membership up, and it's very imaginatively called their extra membership. And their extra membership costs £5 extra per month on this. But what they do is, if you kind of familiar with a gym or you know anything about a gym, many of them will offer you additional classes that you can attend within the gym setting, and they have sort of a wide variety on a program across the week. Most of them you can either book on in club when you're there, or online somehow via the website or an app or similar. And most of them are tied to, once the class is finished, you can then book on the one for the following week, so people aren't kind of blocking out sort of like many weeks ahead. But that's what they do. Sometimes you'll get variations in this. And now this gym is slightly different, as in that you can book on 8 days before that particular class. Now, what they were advertising with their extra membership is that it moves from 8 to 14, because I know that there's a lot of kind of a bit of a rush for people that they want to get onto the class for next week, because they kind of have their fixed few classes a week and they want to make sure they get on there. Now, 8 days gives you that time, but with the extra membership, you get that extended to the 14 days. So you've got a couple of weeks to book onto your favourite classes. So that will be a big pull for people. Now, that's the cost to them is absolutely nothing. They do have other membership other benefits to that membership. I saw that with their basic one, you can go and visit their other clubs. They've got about 170 in the country, but they charge you £2 a time, which is kind of just a negligible amount, really, in truth. And if you're away for 1 or 2 nights, the benefit of using a gym, especially if it's nearby, can be beneficial, especially if it's going to cost you sort of £2, £4, £6, something like that. It's not a lot. But if you're working away a lot and you know that there's a lot of gyms around you, then that can be really beneficial, because you're going, well, I can just pay like £5 extra and then I can use any of the clubs around the country. So they've got that. They've also got, you can bring a friend 4 times a month. So probably if you're bringing a friend 4 times a month, then they're going to be quite interested in fitness, and they may well sign up. So that's another sort of £20, £25, depending on which level of membership they're on at this particular gym. So that's more money. I would very much expect and certainly hope that they would be taking registration details of that friend that comes along each time, so they would be marketing to them. So there's just another kind of like twist. They're growing database on that as well. So that's another benefit over and above the financial side of things. And really, if they look at that as a cost, they've got like no cost towards that. All they've got is like one section on the website. They've probably got like a little bit on the website about, well, I know they've got a bit on the website about the different levels of membership. They've probably had a techie that they've got to just get the payment options right in the thing, but it's certainly not anything difficult on that. And it's just going to be pure profit from that. I mean, I just ran the numbers very crudely, and it's like £5 extra times by, you know, if, for example, someone stayed at a gym sort of 3 years on average, or on that level of membership for 3 years, and even times by, say, like 100 members out of that over 3 years, that's like £18,000. Now, even if you said, well, there's like 50 quid towards our techie doing some bits on the website, you're still at like £17,950 profit, pure profit, and that's one gym. Now, they advertise that you can go and visit 168 gyms, so you scale that up with people taking that extra membership. That is quite a financial uplift for doing very little, that will be going directly on the bottom line without getting too kind of financial about it. It's just pure cash in their bank, and that's going to allow them to do a lot more stuff. So I hope that's been helpful, seeing it from a gym's point of view. If you've got a membership how you can add something that may kind of enhance your members' experience for that, but it doesn't really cost you anything. Just an example, as I say, we never really want to kind of promote ourselves per se, but just to give you a real life example, certainly at one point we had our emergency print squad, which was our fast turnaround element to the business. Now that's actually been kind of wrapped up in something else, because we have machines set aside for fast turnaround things, but there is a level of pressure on staff and the machines to get those orders out quickly, and so there is an uplift in the cost of that, because people will want them out the same day rather than 2 to 3 days that our normal machines will be on. So that's an example of how we can sort of get additional cash in on that, because there's a market for that fast turnaround side of things. So there's an example from us, there's an example from a gym stroke membership model. If you feel that you want to do something in your business but not quite sure how to make it work, then let us know. Wherever you see this video, you will be able to somehow get in touch with us, whether it's replying to the email that you saw it on, or commenting below on like LinkedIn or YouTube, Facebook, everything like that. Please do so. Our team monitor all the comments on that, not from kind of a monitoring process, but monitoring it so that we can be proactive and reply to you and help you on that side of things, whether it's just giving you a quick reply of an idea, or whether it's jumping on a call. We're more than happy to do that. Our team are happy to do that as well. So let us know if we can be of any help, and I'll see you in 7 days time from now with the next episode of SPTV.